side. This is WOWT 6 News, live at 10.
After weeks of unrest across the nation, new tonight, a push for change in the Bellevue community. Ashley Richardson and Liliana Pearson there. Now, Ashley, you've been covering these protests for hours. Where are you right now and what are you seeing?
Right now, we have seen police deploying the tear gas onto the crowds. We've seen scuffles. A man just got arrested here right in front of us. You see police putting him in handcuffs and walking him to the car. I just talked with Omaha police who are investigating that officer-involved shooting. And as you can see behind me, the scene is still very active. Well, John and Lauren, parents will have their own assignment for when kids return to class, and that is to take their kids' temperature every single morning before they head off to school. If they have a fever, they have to stay home. You can see the tape still surrounding this playground, meaning it's off limits. But June 1st, this tape comes down and kids can come here and play again. Those that I spoke to today called the professor's comments laughable, absurd, and reckless. Tomorrow's event, called Back the Blue, is meant to support law enforcement. But I talked to the organizer and one of the speakers who say they're ready to move past these comments for a great event tomorrow here at Memorial Park. And here on the playground at Triangle Park, you can still see the hole where that butterfly knife was placed into the tube. La Vista police say that's not the only thing they found. Good morning, Dave and Cerise. A little bit of background for you. 2 weeks ago, 13 people evacuated from the Diamond Princess cruise ship were flown to Omaha and brought here to UNMC's National Quarantine Unit. And then a week later, 2 more people arrived. Now, all 15 at UNMC are being monitored for the coronavirus. Because of the coronavirus pandemic, some families are struggling to make ends meet. That includes putting food on the table, and especially fresh produce. Now, that's where a group of master gardeners comes in. They've created a garden oasis behind the Faithful Shepherd Presbyterian Church. The Hope Garden, Hope meaning Help Omaha's People Eat, spans 1/5 of an acre and grows several types of vegetables, including eggplant, okra, green beans, and squash. Live at 10, high school students standing up for what they believe in. We'll tell you what change they're fighting for. And after a couple of tough months across the country, groups have begun gathering to support police. Omaha community members did that today, but there was also some who showed up unsure of the message being shared. Liliana Pearson has that story. Crews have suspended their search again tonight for the 8-year-old who went missing on the Platte River. Authorities say Terry Price disappeared Thursday while playing in a sandbar, and they do not believe that she has survived the conditions. The search for the young girl turned to a recovery effort Friday in the area near Louisville. Dive teams searched the area today, but they did not find her. As we've shown you, dozens of people have volunteered to help with search efforts. The Sheriff's Department actually had to turn some of them away Friday. Sarpy County Sheriff's Office says the recovery efforts will continue tomorrow at 8 a.m. I want to show you this morning what the Iowa Democratic Party's Caucus 2020 results page looks like at this hour. Candidates here on the left in zeros all the way down the state delegate equivalent column. Caucus day came to a close with no winner and no official results. Yeah, a bit of a problem spot here this morning, Rusty, at the I-86-80 split. You can see the traffic heading westbound on 80 is moving a little bit slow, and it's backed up in this area. And that is in fact due to a crash that is on 680 north. The video loops itself. You'll see them a few times, but you see the group of 3 of them running past people in the streets, people kind of turning their heads and saying, did I really just see that?